Hello everyone, this is A to the Adam here, and I'm going to be casting a 1 versus 1. This is going to be a live cast. So, Lukien is purple, he's going random, and Reallynewbie is going Terran. So, quite the matchup today. This is the second match, the finals for our StarCraft tournament. So we got Steps of War. Let's see what random spawns. And these two have played each other before. Before in the previous game, Reallynewbie versus Lukien, Reallynewbie tried a tank or Thor build, but it didn't work out as well as he wanted because he didn't back it up with enough Marines. Lukien was Protoss in that game. Alright, so it looks like we have a TVZ here. Reallynewbie in the bottom and Lukien in the top. Lukien sending his overload out right away so it can scout, see anything coming into the base. Reallynewbie is clicking. That must be APM. Yeah, he's at 86, 220 APM at the moment, which is pretty high. He's trying to get into the game mode, you know. In StarCraft 2, no, never mind. That's just what Husky says. I'll say my own cast. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So production tab, pretty standard. Let's see if, I don't think Luke does the, no, he doesn't do the cancel extractor thing. Yeah, he just builds his overload at 9. Reallynewbie choosing a wall in, which is a wise choice against random. Right now, Reallynewbie has no idea what he's facing. It could be Protoss, Terran, or Zerg. Looks like he's sending a scout now. Yeah, it's queued up to hit this. Let's see. Yeah, it's queued up to go around here.
Additional supply depots
So,
required.
pretty good build. Right after he finishes his supply depot, throws on his racks at 12. Pretty standard. Lukien is waiting to scout, so he doesn't give away his race too early. Lukien is going for the strong economic build, doesn't even have a pool up yet, and it's already 15, which is, that usually means if, it's hard to hold off if a Zerg doesn't put the pool up right away. I mean, well, it's hard to hold if they put a pool up right away, but if they put it at like 16, they'll have such a good economy that, it'll be hard to hold a timing push. Alright, so Reallynewbie popped in there, saw that there was a extractor, I think. No, he didn't. Oh yeah, he saw the extractor, and now he's just gonna set it as natural to prevent any natural expansion. Reallynewbie throwing down his second racks before he even throws down his orbital command, which this usually is a sign of early pressure. Now he throws in that orbital command, and we'll see. Yeah, he's got a Marine on the way. Lukien is scouting this, so he saw that there's a second racks, and maybe he'll do a bit of harassment with his drone. Right now the drone's just circling. I think it's queued to circle. Yeah, it's queued to circle. This one is on patrol, preventing an early expansion, but let's see what Lukien does here. He can either go for roaches, or looks right now like he's got 4 Zerglings on the way. But I don't know if they're going to be able to do my... Oh, look at that. There's a slight little gap. That might be a misclick. It might cost him. I don't know if Lukien sees that. No, Lukien's just getting the Zerglings out to kill the probe. Now, Reallynewbie realizes that he's left a gap. I don't know if he does or not. Can they get through that gap? We'll see. Let's see if those Zerglings can push through. Reallynewbie, 2 racks. Looks like he's just pumping out straight Marines at the moment. Does not have a gas on the way, so I bet you we're going to see a bit of early pressure against the Zerg. But Lukien is building a roach, so he gets those 4 Zerglings for pressure, and that gap is open. It does not work. He definitely has to close that gap because he could build a whole bunch of Zerglings and run them all past. On the production tab, just finishes, and now it looks like he's going for roaches and Zergling speed. Production tab, Reallynewbie is totally thrown off by this. He's not making any... Oh, there we go. Now he's making units. He wasn't making any SCVs or Marines. Now would be a good time for Reallynewbie to throw up a... Oh, look, he's throwing up a bunker. Very good choice against roaches, and he's 3 roaches on the way, and yeah, expansion. That's exactly what you want to do when you have excess minerals and you can't produce units instantly. Alright, so it looks like he's throwing down another... Oh, double expanding. I like it. I like it. If Lukien doesn't have good map sight, he will have no idea that Reallynewbie is double expanding. He can drop one here, and he could also drop one at the gold, or even go farther there to keep it out of sight. Right now, Lukien only has one overload near his base. The rest of them he has queued to land near his natural. Okay, 3 roaches. Let's see the unit tabs here. 3 roaches, 2 zerglings. He's going to try a little push, but looks like Reallynewbie has enough to hold this off easily. The bunker is kind of far back. He might not be able to hit the roaches. Like the roaches might be able to stand on the ramp here and shoot up and hit the supply depot without being damaged. Oh, he sees the roaches, wisely pulling back, and he's probably going to lift up that supply depot ASAP. Oh, and you see the bunker, and he's trying to take it out. Probably not a good choice. Should have backed off right away. No, you can still get hit there. Yeah, there you go. Reallynewbie throwing down 2 bunkers, and it looks like he's just going for the total economic build. I bet you he's doing this thing he saw. Look at that. Yes, he's transforming these into orbital commands, and he'll get a huge income. He'll have 4 mules that he'll be able to drop at once. This is a new build. It seems to be working well in his practice versus AI games, and it worked well against. Did he play Matt against it? I think he did. Yeah, he played Matt against it. It's worked pretty well. Lukien throwing down his expansion. It's a bit late for Zerg. Zergs usually have their natural expansion up by 5 or 6 minutes. But I guess it depends. It looks like Luke got a lot of roaches for early pressure. But he should really stop producing army units at the moment and just drone up, because he's not going to be able to push through and kill that 2 barracks, 2 bunkers. Reallynewbie doing a little bit of early pressure here. Let's see, how many bunkers? He's got 2 racks, still only on 2 racks. He could really have like 8 racks, but here they go. It's coming down now. Reallynewbie has no upgrades. He's just going pure mass Marines. Marines aren't the best against roaches. A little micro, this can be a nice little micro, and I think Marines and roaches have the same speed when they're on normal ground. Looks like he's leaving his roach. Oh no, he's pushing through. He sees there's only that many Marines. He probably thinks he can break the wall, but much to his surprise, he's going to find 2 bunkers full of Marines. And right now, Lukien has no idea that he has 4 orbital commands. That's really, Newbie has 4 orbital commands in his base. Hope I'm not talking too loud to give this away. Wow, that's a lot of barracks. He's just going 6 racks. Banelings would be a good choice right now against Reallynewbie. Looks like he's throwing down a spore crawler, which is all you need to defend against the Banshee. Just throw it down, it has detection and fires at air. It's perfect. Pretty much the same as a missile turret. Terran, Reallynewbie's finally getting the tech lab up, but he doesn't have concussive shells or stim yet. Probably because he's just creating so many freaking units. We look at the unit tab here. Let's see, Army 58 and 46. Say Reallynewbie is pulling ahead in income. Whew, even though Lukien has an expansion and it's not saturated or anything, but let's see a drone count. 31 to 36. He's got an expansion, but just from having so many drones and so many freaking mules, his income is like 400 minerals more a minute than Lukien. Now he's popping one of those commands though. Let's see. Oh, Lukien dropped. Let's go to Lukien's cam. What did he drop? It sounded like he dropped a scout, but it probably got killed right away. Yeah. So he came in, he poked, and he saw that 6 racks, and he knows that something must be off to have that many units. Oh, he's poking in again. He must know. He knows Bruce's can do this strategy, so he probably knows what's going on here. And let's see what he does in response to this. Banelings would be a wise choice against this build. Let's see in the production tab. I don't see any Banelings nests on the way. I just see he's spreading creep, which is good. Looks like he's going for another expansion so he can keep up income. Right now, it looks like he's just getting farther and farther behind as Reallynewbie calls down 6 million mules. He's got 4 orbital commands, and he's probably going to drop another one really soon. I wouldn't be surprised. And he's got production. Like, look at that. He makes 4 SCVs at a time. That's ridiculous. People might think those are cute, but they're not. 4 SCVs at once. He's got his reactor. He's got stim on the way. He's got Marauder custom shells. He has 3 reactors, so he's going really Marauder heavy now, which is a good transition. Because if Zerg counters this with Banelings, Marauders can soak up that Baneling damage really well. Lukien has that sight into his base. Let's see, Lukien. Yeah, he sees that expansion. He sees all the mules. Really
Mineral
Newbie
field
is
depleted.
not choosing to kill this base. Ooh, stimming up. Oh, he's stimming up. Oh, no, stim is done. Oh, look at that. Luke's gonna try maybe an all-in by Luke kicking there. No, he's gonna have to pull back. He does not have the +1 attack yet, which roaches need early on to be effective. Or more effective, I guess. Ooh, looks like this counter push might be GG. This is a lot of Marines to have taking into the game, I guess. And assuming all of them. Look at the army tab. Oh, he's skyrocketing. Double Lukien has. I don't see how Lukien can hold this off. He's got an expansion up, but nothing mining there. Throwing down some last minute creep tumors to defend, but those won't be able to defend the hatchery. He's been hardcore supply block. I don't see him coming back from this unless he gets banelings out or something. But I don't see any banelings in my one for spy, which won't be that effective against some Marines. Oh, Hydralis. Hydralis is good. Alright, Lukien does not want to lose this easily. He thinks he's the best around, and no one's going to bring him down. Oh, he spawned some workers drones here, but he doesn't have a mining now. Really Newbie sees the creep spread up here and is going to stim again. You know, Marauders inject themselves with stim even though they have no health. I don't know, I guess that's not OP. At least he said fuck his life. That usually means something's up if he wants to fuck his life. Really Newbie. Looks like he's doing a counterattack with 2 drones here. Or Lukien. See what he's up to. Oh, he's trying to be sneaky and move around, but right now, income. Oh, really Newbie doesn't have as much as I thought. It's because he's fucking mined out his main base. So he's dropping down 2 expansions at once. Even though he's just going up 1 base, he still has a lot of income. 57 harvesters. That's ridiculous. There's really no way Lukien can come. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I think banelings would be a good choice here, as there are no tanks. If you get baneling speed and you spread that creep, oh, you can do some damage. Oh, if you were to put some banelings like right here, do a little baneling trap, that'd be devastating. But it looks like he's going for Zerg missile attack, so it looks like he's going to get out. I don't know if Zerg missile attack is for Mutalisks. I think that's just for. Oh yeah, it's for Roach. Oh no, it's for Hydralisks. It can work, I guess. Groove spines. What's that? Groove spines. Groove spines. Where do you see that? Oh, he's getting the range plus some Hydralis, which is a good idea. Doing some nice little harass here. This is gonna be forced to send some Marines up to deal with this, but right now, you know, Luke's. Let me let's see. Some of these guys have how many kills? 10 2 kills. Oh yeah. Well, even though he took out probably like seven SCVs, really Newbie still has 55. I bet you he's gonna have excess mules. I bet you he's gonna start calling down those mules to insult Luke. Just calm down in front of him. Throw the mule on the ground. Right now, you look at the army tab. Really Newbie can just roll over Lukien right now. No, that's just unfortunate though. Oh, look at that! A counter Nidus one right in his mineral patch. He's gonna pop out a whole bunch of Zerglings. But those Zerglings are dying just as fast as they're coming out. The Marines' accuracy is amazing as they don't hurt any of their teammates when they fire their rifles. That's pretty good accuracy. I guess they're OP. Protoss, you know, they have lasers, so it's understandable that they don't hit theirs because lasers are, you know, lasers. Lukien dropping another Nidus worm, trying to do some harassing. Right now, though, oh, really Newbie saw it, and that's not going to finish. Nidus worms have low health, and we see the GG. Alright, I'll see you guys next time, which will be in like 2 minutes.